Our next guest says that you should never throw the pillows off of the couch. Instead, you should kind of cuddle up with them, embrace them a little bit.
But the trick is the pillow has to cuddle back, and if it does, it's a good sign of a great throw pillow. So here to show us how to pick the perfect the fill, size, and of course the pattern. All of those things. We welcome interior designer and Elizabeth's mom, Susie Ries.
You know,
hey, Susie.
Elizabeth is out today, but we're glad that we at least get one Reese in the building
I'm
today.
happy to be here, that little sweet Libby. She's just enjoying herself.
Oh, that's sweet little Libby.
Can I call her Sweet Libby
Sure,
when she
you can
comes
call
back?
her
Can I
sweet.
give that
She
a whirl?
would love it.
I'm sure she would. Alrighty, my wife and I, we very much like throw pillows, and we think that they can sort of just transform the look of a room pretty easily.
You're absolutely right, and that's all it takes. Usually a good paint color, neutral furniture, and you've got it to go for a long time by just changing your pillows.
Well, that's the thing, and it's a lot cheaper that way if you're just changing out the pillows as opposed to everything in the room.
It is, but I tell you, a lot of men, when I say, okay, these are the fabrics for the pillows, they cringe, they panic, they go, oh no, I want to be able to sit on my sofa. It's all about the fill.
It's all about the fill.
And then they're
Explain
loving
this.
and thanking me, yes.
Because you need to make sure, because basically is the deal, if you get a flimsy one, you have a short life expectancy.
Right, you do. There's 3 fills I brought right here there's a lot of different combinations of fills, but I brought 3 that are pretty common, easy to find. One is 100% goose down, one is a polyester fiber fill, and one is a blend of feather and...
I can kill this. I can just crush this competition.
I'm just going to see if you can tell.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I know what you are.
This is the goose.
No, you're wrong. This is the goose.
No.
This is pure, unadulterated goose.
That feels wonderful, doesn't it?
Is this goose?
That's a great one.
In fact, the goose is still alive.
Give it a good punch. Let's just see if you can just
Here,
kinda...
you hold it. No
yeah.
Okay, go. Just.
Oh, okay. All right.
Maybe this is.
That's the goose.
This is goose. All right.
Yes.
Let
me tell you.
Yes.
So let me tell you what works and doesn't for most people. The goose down is wonderful.
Yes.
It's by far the most expensive.
Yes.
And you usually have to get the fill almost twice the size, or a really good fill power inside. Because look at this.
Now that I messed with it, look what happened.
Right, and this is a 22 by 22 inch pillow. That's a 22 inch fill in goose down, but you really need almost a 28.
Okay.
You really poof it in there.
Maybe this is
This
the
one
winner.
is the blend.
Yes.
That is a feather and down fill.
Okay.
And this is a beauty because this is my favorite. This one sits up. It's less expensive. If you would put a pillow like that on leather, it wouldn't swoop down underneath, and you certainly would see anyone in your family tossing.
Can I ask you a very quick tip about pillows and pillows on our set?
Yes.
All right, so your friend's coming over and you want everything to look nice, and sometimes you get, the droopy pillow with bad posture. I see you sometimes come through and you do the chop. Is this right? We chop the pillow.
I like the chop.
I do too.
I just think it looks great. You'll see it in every high-end magazine all over the country.
Yeah.
So you'll see some people will chop it from the side.
Ooh.
You can do that. That's a little nice variety. That was quite well done. You
nice.
are a pillow man.
I
Look
love
at you.
pillows. They call me Stevie Pillow
Do
Patterson.
they?
They do. They do.
So you don't throw your pillows off?
No, we like to
you
keep
have a
them on
good
and like
fill.
to sit with them.
Right.
I think we have good fill.
The fiber fill is a good one for outside, however, because the water and rain goes right through it. You don't want to put one of these outside. And you'll see that on outdoor pillows. It'll be a fiber fill.
And those are more examples of the chopped. If you're
Oh,
like,
there we
okay,
go.
what does
There's
see, that just looks nice. It looks together, classy.
It does. And the size on those for a standard sofa is usually 22 by 22 and 24 by 24, and that's what you saw right there. The 24 on the outside, 22 inside. You don't want to really go in 18, or I've seen 12, even 20. Go for it.
Yeah, go big.
Use
go
them.
big.
Yeah.
And how about you can go big with pattern too, but I know a lot of people get freaked out, especially if you have another pattern anywhere in the room. You're like, what's the rule here? What should I do?
Well, that's the tricky part. Pattern can be mixed, but if you can have a designer come and help you, if all you're doing is pillows, just do it right. You want a large scale, you want a small scale, maybe a wide stripe. It's really important to get a good balance. So
mix it up.
Yeah, mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
And did I hear this tip right? Seriously, we really love shopping for pillows. I'm not kidding.
You do really. This is a rarity.
We really do. And a good store to get a pillow and then a good store to get covers that you can change out and not break the bank.
Right. Well, if you don't want to special order your fills, a good blend that I've found in the Twin Cities is Calico Corners in Edina. They have every size in stock. They'll help you look at the size. I love going there. They're just great. I've also found some wonderful fills, maybe strolling through TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
If you'll look and there's a zipper in it, if you don't care for the cover, you've been trained now on how to feel for the right feel. So you can tell right away if it's a good fill. Some of them are up to $100 in fills that I know.
Oh, geez.
And just buy the pillow for $10 on clearance.
And then
take off
that
the
off.
cover.
Get a different cover. You can get a different cover at Target or something like that.
Or if
you know?
you like a cover and
Yeah.
you don't, and it's got that hard fill, just buy that for the cover.
Should we be afraid to be at a store and just ask another shopper, will you hold this pillow while I punch that pillow? When does it get weird?
Well, that might get a little bit weird if you really push that.
I think you should try it and then report back tomorrow.
Wouldn't that
I
be
think
great?
it sounds wonderful.
Yeah, and bring a
Send me
camera
out
with
to
you.
a store. Yeah, they always want to send cameras
We
with us
also want to
here.
mention too the pink pillows.
Oh,
Did
yes.
you see how nice
Yes.
this looks out on our couch? Thanks to Susie.
Well, that's just a little variation to show you if you have trouble mixing patterns, stick with one color.
Sure.
And I just put that little wide stripe in there because that just added a little bit of fun in the yellow. But if you can just, and not all those pinks are exactly the same color pink, but they're all in the same family, different scale patterns, simple to do.
And more than two. People
And
always do
more
two
than
pillows.
two.
Yeah, that's
Load it
right.
up. Yep.
Oh yeah, load it up. You know, I'm convinced that it came with our wedding vows. You know, I love Susie and cherish her for the rest of her life with her pillows.
Oh, that's, no
And
matter
they
how
came
many
with
they
me,
may be.
Yeah, just like I did for every book ever written.
That he's
See,
bought.
there you
yes.
go. Then that
So
works
it's
for
even
us.
Steven.
This
I
is
love
the
it.
And he
secret to a
loves the
lasting
pillows. I
relationship.
love it.
Yeah,
Who knew?
it's lasting.
Susie.
Yes.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
And of course, if you missed any of Susie's throw pillow tips or you need advice on decorating your own home, we have a link to Susie's website at twincitieslive.com. And we want to thank her for designing our set because it looks absolutely beautiful in here.
All it
looks
takes,
so
just these little
nice.
punches, and it changes everything. All right, coming up next.